A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena.
Hey, Kevin.
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Griffin is out there with Jordan. And it's Durant. Then it's Harden. And it's Brown in at the shooting guard position. And for the 76ers, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Curry. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Here's Simmons. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in.
Well, I like how hard he crashes the glass. Simmons knows he has the size and timing to keep possessions alive.
Harden the pass to Brown. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Here's Simmons. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
And no doubt, Kevin, it can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too.
That's just a lucky break deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
And the rejection by Harden. Griffin inside, guarded by Green. Harris against KD. 5 on the clock. It's Brown with the drive. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Jordan, and the shot is long.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not. And last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Oh, he's a real menace underneath. Once Simmons gets established position, you basically have to whack him.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And all the trapping had to frustrate Harden. But whatever may come, he's going to make the right play.
Yeah, and he can, Jed, because he's not just a good passer. He's a great passer. He averaged over double digits assists the year they played him at point guard. He makes you pay for sending help.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Philadelphia with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. Here's Simmons. The shot will not fall. Nice defense from KD. Outside Griffin. Back to Durant from deep. He's off on that one. Now the 76ers take it the other way. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Hill looking around. Jordan with some nice D. Nets trail by 3. Outside, KD. In the corner, Harden over Milton. He can't get it to go. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his third foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Here's Milton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The 76ers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Good on both. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Irving dishes to Dinwiddie. Back to Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Now, here's Milton. Covered by Irving. Yep, that one goes in there.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Irving. The teardrop falls in.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
The 76ers leading by 5. Outside Hill. Pass to Howard. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Korkmaz passes to Howard. Shot clock at 6. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Irving is just so confident at handling the rock, and why shouldn't he be? His moves are untouchable.
Here's Hill, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Korkmaz passes to Milton. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for the Nets. It's a 5-point game. Irving with it. From the arc. That shot off. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. 76ers lead by 5. Naturally a ball-dominant player. James Harden talked to us.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, of course.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, governing the split-second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
They've got Hill. Mike's got out there with Howard. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Harris inside. And the wide-open shot from Green. That's tipped. Philadelphia leading by 5. Off target at the rim. Harris kicks to Dinwiddie. Here's Irving. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Irving's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Brooklyn. 76ers shooting just 31% in the game. Now here's Milton. Not a lot of room. Howard finds Milton. Another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Always an adventure from the line. One of the few blemishes on Howard's career.
For Philadelphia, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Harris has checked in for Mike Scott. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Ben Simmons in for George Hill. The pass to KD. Shoots the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Durant's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I mean, it is insane that Durant shoots from behind the arc like it's a free throw. Just an easy motion from him that deep.
To the middle, here's Howard. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Harden scanning the floor. Now Durant dishes to Jordan. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Brown outside. Passes to Jordan. Back to Harden. Jordan kicks to Harden. Just 2 to shoot. Fires the 3. Simmons pulls it in.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And slam dunk by Harris.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Here's Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Jordan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Durant down low. Simmons is there.
Look, that's what's crazy about this guy. Inside, deep from 3. Still, he's deadly from mid-range. Durant is as good as anyone in that part of the court.
Simmons against Griffin. Wow, hammering it in!
The versatility of Simmons astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Durant dishes to Harden. Jordan the pass to Harden. It's stolen by Harris. Pass to Curry. 76ers moving the ball around. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Nets trail by 10. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. At the elbow, Green. Trying to find Irving. He's got it now. Back to Green. Pass to Claxton. And stolen by Howard. Here's Milton. The putback.
Look, I appreciate the effort from Irving.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Ben Simmons, putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Brown out there with Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Durant. And it's Griffin in at the power forward.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Milton with it. He's picked up by KD. Hill against Harden. Stolen by Harden. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And here's Harden. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, the bearded one cannot be intimidated. No matter how much contact Harden takes, he'll still find a way to finish.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Now here's Simmons. He's got 14. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Oh, he's almost 7 feet tall. Simmons is a tough guard. I mean, you got to be careful not to get too physical.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Outside, Green. Now the pass to Curry. Simmons left side. Over Durant. The offensive rebound. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And the huge hands of Embiid. I mean, it helps on the board. He snatches up rebounds with ease.
The 76ers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And C-Web, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Jay. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
And here's KD for 3. Just 5 to shoot. It's Harden with the drive. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. And it's 6 points for James Harden.
And that's just awesome leadership from Harden, demonstrating patience in a tough spot with the clock going up against him.
Simmons looking it over. Durant with the steal. And stolen by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Once Simmons turns on the Jets, there's no stopping him. I love seeing him play with this much confidence.
Harden the pass to Griffin. Down low, here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They've led by as much as 10. The dish to Howard. Intercepted. And here we go. Dinwiddie heading to the hoop. Nobody near Irving. Nails the corner 3. Irving's got 9.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Dinwiddie against Hill. Out to the right wing. Korkmaz passes to Howard. Missed inside.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Here's Dinwiddie. Doesn't go for him. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Howard. It's deflected. Right side, Irving. Shoots from the elbow. Korkmaz grabs the miss. Korkmaz has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Milton. Dinwiddie covering. Off with the layup.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead in.
And it's Green missing. The 76ers leading by 4. There's 39 seconds left here in the third quarter. Korkmaz kicks to Hill. Clock at 6. Here's Howard. Over Claxton. That one off the back iron and out.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
And on the way from Irving for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outside Hill. They get it again. Here's Howard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Now, look, once Howard establishes himself inside, it's a problem, which is why the defense chooses to foul him.
That one is no good. Here's Irving. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 3 assists in the game. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. 76ers on top. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, that's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Mike Scott. Shake Milton is out there with Hill. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in at the small forward. Irving can't get it to go.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. Green, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. Outside Curry. The feed now to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
It's easy to forget about the athleticism of Harris until he dunks on your head, and he's happy to remind you of it on that play like that.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And the Nets making a change here as well. Dinwiddie's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. We've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
The try by Simmons. That one, no good. Nets trail by 4. Dinwiddie with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
Stolen by Durant. Harden outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And to the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here.
Well, you can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic to see him when one of his guys is open.
Harden with it. Pass to KD. Inside, and it's Green with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And it's Simmons penetrating, and Simmons slams it in.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. You're going to pay for that.
Harris against Harden. Six on the shot clock. And it's Harden slamming it down.
Oh, man, there's no denying that Harden nails these shots all the time. Love how he just takes over these possessions.
Simmons against Durant. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Green against Harden. To tie it up, and foul on the shots. The coach's challenge has been issued. A scheme like this, onto the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Shots good by Green.
Oh, when the team needs a bucket, Green steps up. Ready to deliver assertive shooting and keep them on track.
Outside, KD. Dinwiddie kicks to KD. Harden outside. Fires, high post, and Embiid pulls it down.
He found the open space for mid-range, just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
The 76ers leading by 3. .102 left in the fourth quarter. Durant knocks it loose.
Durant covers a ton of ground with his length, using his wingspan to wipe away shots.
And stolen by Harris. Pass to Korkmaz. Outside, Simmons. Six to shoot. And it's sent back by KD.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they're within reach now, but if they fail to execute, this could be it.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here.
Durant's an incredible player. I don't know how much better you can get. We've had a front row seat for quite a while watching his game this season.
Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Simmons passes to Embiid. Got it!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 3. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Harden has a wide open look. And again, no good by Brooklyn. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. What a shot. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg... success on their home court. Welcome. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Green in at the 3. Young against Simmons. Now, here is Young. 5 to shoot. Kept alive. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. Here's Philadelphia. The drive by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Simmons putting his outstanding athleticism to use on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who knows exactly how to carve up the defense.
Outside Collins. All right, Clark, old school lineups tonight. Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Kevin, I can hear the excitement in your voice, man, and I share that excitement when you see big guys that can go at it in old school fashion. I love seeing that because we don't see it that much these days with all of the three-point shooting. We get to see big guys going to work in the paint. I love it. Sensing the contact coming and adjusting his shot accordingly. Nice recognition and adjustment by Simmons.
Young pass to Collins. Back to Young. Embiid with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. Curry leading the charge. Harris misses.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Young. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively. Hard to close off the lane.
Here's Simmons. Whoa, that was a strong dunk.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is...
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Back to Young. Launches it. Green with the rebound.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Hunter, the pass to Capella. And that one, good.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Here's Curry. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Scott comes in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Danny Green. And George Hill's subbed in for Ben Simmons. And it's sent back by Howard. Williams passes to Okongwu. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
To the paint. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
1:14 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Gallinari. No good. That would have tied it. The 76ers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Curry. It's deflected. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And Reddish with the slam. It's all knotted up.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
With confidence to attempt an alley-oop to himself.
Well, he couldn't help himself. Couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. But they recover it. Hill has the open look. Drains the three-pointer.
And, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Here's Herter. No points in the game yet for him. Williams finds Gallinari. Here's Herter. Gallinari outside. Passes it to Okongwu. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Now Hill. 4 seconds left. And he lays it up and in. Hill's got 5 points so far.
Hill is long and athletic, but deceptively strong, as he showed you there, using his body well.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Philadelphia.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Atlanta, on the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu, and it's Williams at the one spot.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And here is Curry. Out to Harris. Pass to Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Embiid. And Embiid is right there. Embiid's got the lead up to 7 now for the 76ers.
Boy, proving to be a handful once again, guys. Embiid, so tough to keep off the glass because of his agility and size.
Gallinari passes to Okongwu.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability. And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great...
Oh, the power on that.
Simmons is driving inside. I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush. Getting to the bucket in no time.
Here's Herter, guarded by Curry. Kicks to Okongwu. Williams for 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Embiid with it. Okongwu covering. It's deflected. Embiid dishes to Harris. Outside Curry. And another shot. Embiid missed it, even after all those chances. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Reddish.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
Korkmaz, he's checked in for Seth Curry. So for the Hawks. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Bogdanovich wide open. Nails the open triple off the fast break. And now just a 2-point 76ers lead. Up top, Simmons. He's got 11. Can't get it to fall. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And so Green will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Simmons against Collins. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And finished off by Collins. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Hunter kicks to Young. Over Green. Kicks it out to Collins. The pass to Bogdanovich. To the inside. And stolen by Harris. And now the fast break. Embiid with the ball. Over in the corner, Green. Pass to Korkmaz. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. And he overshot that one, missing. And Young, here we go. And he banks in the layup. Young's got the lead up to 1 now for Atlanta.
You know, showing he's able to finish on the drive, I really enjoy watching Young take that initiative and capitalize.
Popped up there for Embiid.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Simmons against Young. With 4 seconds on the clock. And the rejection by Embiid.
Yeah, good energy and awareness that time by Embiid to deny that shot.
So that'll be it for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with... And that's going to...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Korkmaz, and it's Green in at small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
You got to recognize Simmons is a pass-first guy, which is why you can't leave somebody open around him.
Young with the ball. In the corner, it's Hunter. Now, here's Capella. Outside, Bogdanovich. 4 on the shot clock. And Embiid with the block. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment Terrific denial.
Down low. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Outside Collins. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Simmons, and the layup falls. Simmons got 13.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Young pass to Collins. Inside. Deflects the pass. Unloads from 13. And the rejection by Embiid. Here's Korkmaz. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Korkmaz, no good.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Collins dishes to Capella. Back to Collins. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Harris. Embiid drives in. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. The 76ers have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Unfortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
A putback. Great positioning on the putback. And now just a 5-point 76ers lead.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Simmons against Collins. Offensive rebound. The Hawks trail by 5. Bogdanovich finds Collins. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Collins has got 6.
And that's a tough shot for an athletic big man like Collins. Finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
Simmons passes to Green. A minute 20 left in the third. Off target with the open look. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Mike Scott comes in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Green. And it's Hill in for Simmons.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Here's Hill. 5 points in the game. The dish to Howard. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
And that's such good work to make this a 1-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now Milton. And stolen by Okongwu.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Williams looking over the floor. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. On the wings, Furter and Reddish. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point. Williams against Hill, and Howard with the second chance points.
Such a great rebounder, athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Williams against Hill. Here's Okongwu. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks. Okongwu's now gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Outside Hill. Lets the 3 fly. Traps in the tray.
Well, you can't lose sight of Hill when he's out on the perimeter. A deadly shooter from deep.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Gallinari passes to Okongwu. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Williams against Hill. Milton in the corner. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Hill. Here's Howard. That shot missing, so the Hawks will take it the other way. Williams passes to Okongwu. Herter, no good.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Milton with it, now guarded by Gallinari.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Atlanta calls timeout. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Up top, Simmons. He's guarded by Collins, and Simmons slams it in.
Really like how Simmons commands the ball, especially in key moments.
Simmons against Young. Here's Hunter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
And here is Simmons. Passes to Embiid. Outside, Simmons. Back to Embiid. And no good that time. Collins with some nice D. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. So the wing on the left. Hunter, no one around him. Offline with his three. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Curry passes it to Harris. And the rejection by Collins. Green finds Curry. Now here's Simmons. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And he commits the intentional foul. Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Young against Simmons. Young dishes to Hunter. Back to Young. Three-pointer. That one's rebounded by Embiid. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
Simmons looking it over. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I like his even-keeled demeanor, guys. You look at Ben Simmons, never too high or too low. He's got a quiet confidence about him that bodes well for his future.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
9 feet out. And it's off the back rim. No good. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. Here's Thybulle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is. That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Young outside. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. To force OT. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one. And just about to get underway as the starting fives. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. D8.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for Philadelphia, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Green is out there with Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. Embiid trying to break loose. It's good. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Simmons pulls it in. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
Here's Holiday. Trying to get open is DiVincenzo. The shot by Holiday, no good. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now Simmons with the teardrop. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Simmons.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Giannis. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. And so just over a minute and a half played. And here is Simmons. Pass to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
All that athleticism from Tobias Harris showing that time.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo for 3. Kicks it down to Middleton. He's looking for Giannis and finds him from 10 feet out. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Simmons against Giannis. Here's Embiid.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
And Embiid drops them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
DiVincenzo against Green. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. He was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink.
What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he sees it.
Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And Holiday is right there.
Yeah, Drew very much willing to go in there, scrap out a rebound, and hit the boards.
Lopez against Embiid. And the layup is good. Embiid's got 6 points.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo finds Giannis. Some solid defense from Harris.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And when Embiid first came into the NBA, you know, folks wondered about his offense, but it became clear pretty fast, though, he can dominate at both ends of the court.
Holiday looking for an opening. Lopez passes to Giannis. Kicks it down to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's why Middleton gets the respect from the teammates here. Adept at getting to the free throw line and attacking the inside.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday.
George Hill looked pretty good going to the rim that time, not thrown off stride, and he created a nice shot opportunity.
Right side, Portis. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Scott. Here's the break. Milton's shot is good.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Philadelphia ahead, up by 5. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about
being able to go through adversity and come out strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Hill. Mike Scott out there with Howard. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Korkmaz in at the small forward position. Here's Hill. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Outside Teague. Portis kicks to Connaughton. Here's Tucker. Scott pulls it in. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's Korkmaz. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint. And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Hill against Teague. Hill, no good. Bucks trail by 4. Teague, the pass to Tucker. Here's Connaughton. He's guarded by Hill. And there's the pass to Portis. And the shot is good. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan, also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. To the paint, here's Scott. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes,
reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. 1:56 left to play here in the half. Milton kicks to Howard. Pass to Korkmaz. The drive by Hill. Lopez with the block.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
They now take the lead. Middleton's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The Bucks have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
The kick out to Hill. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Here's Milton. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Middleton finds DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Hill pulls it in. And so Hill will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 32 seconds left now here in the second. Stolen by Middleton. Here's DiVincenzo. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts, easily leaping up to throw that one away.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Holiday dishes to Lopez. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist from Lopez.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 13 points.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5, down low. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Antetokounmpo against Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the middle, here's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
And Antetokounmpo inside. Simmons is there. Holiday, and that one is good. Holiday's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Bucks.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists. And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
When you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Kicks it down to Middleton. The three-pointer, no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Embiid, the pass to Simmons. It's stolen by to Kumbo. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it. The fast break chance. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And it doesn't matter. I mean, when a guy is that size like Lopez and he's driving at the rim with power, that scares you.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. And Simmons slams it in.
And Simmons really using his insane athleticism on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who really carves up the defense.
Teague kicks to Forbes. They double him with Green. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Clock at 6. Connaughton passes to Tucker. That one falls. Tucker's got his first 2 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Teague feeling it out a bit. Launches a 3. Teague controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Teague's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Simmons, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Gotta admire the hard work by Simmons, a genius at drawing contact.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Mike Scott comes in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Shake Milton in for Danny Green. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Bobby Portis is checked in for Brook Lopez. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And stolen by Simmons. And now the 76ers on the break. Korkmaz kicks to Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
A hard worker who really ferociously strives to improve. Simmons tonight has been unstoppable at the offensive end.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
The Bucks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. First one falls for him. George Hill's checked in for Simmons. Both free throws good from Tucker.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the third. A nice shot by Howard.
Howard establishing some confidence now down low. Just get him the ball and let him take care of business.
Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Teague against Hill.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Milton with it. Floats one. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Bucks lead by 1. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Howard is out there with Scott. Then it's George Hill. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
And the athleticism that George Hill can bring to the point guard position makes him impressive. He does it so well on both ends, especially when he's engaged.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Giannis inside, defended by Scott. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, Giannis has the hard hat on right now, going to work. So good, so long, just terrorizing the D.
Inside, Scott, and finished off by Scott. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Basket counts. Giannis has got 23.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Now here's Milton. Antetokounmpo defending. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Middleton the pass to Holiday. Back to Middleton. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And Middleton kept working and working. Did not quit on the play. And that forced the defense into a foul.
Middleton hits them both. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Now here is Hill. Holiday with the block.
Now get that out of there. That's all timing right there. Drew Holiday continuing hustle play.
From 13 feet, it goes down. Holiday's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
I swear Dwight Howard plays with a watch on. His timing is tremendous on those alley-oops.
Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
The drive by Hill. Pass to Milton. Hill against Antetokounmpo. Back to Milton. Outside Hill. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard. And a great feel for when guys are open.
Here's Milton. Hill against Holiday. Back to Milton. From 18 feet away. The putback, and Howard with the second chance points.
Dwight Howard's been around a long time, and his poise showed up on that big hoop.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Portis, who's checked in for the Bucks. Bryn Forbes comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Simmons against Giannis. Harris kicks to Embiid. Up top, Simmons. And they double up Simmons. 6 to shoot. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's Milwaukee now. Bucks leading by 8. Middleton for 3. They get it back. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. There's the pass to Holiday. From deep three-point range, Milwaukee getting another chance here. Middleton on the wing. Drills the three-pointer. And now an 11-point Milwaukee lead.
Tough to contest when a guy that size can get the shot off that quickly. Middleton with a nice quick release.
Here's Simmons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. He hits the first one, and that brings them to within 10. Teague, he's checked in for the Bucks. And Simmons drops them both.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
Teague with a clean look. From outside, off the mark. Here's Thibault. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Antetokounmpo passes to Forbes. Teague with the ball. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. 40 seconds left in the game. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And Tobias says, I'll take you home.
Now Teague. Here is Forbes. There's the dish to Teague. For the 3. Milwaukee the rebound. And Forbes kicks to Teague. That doesn't go in either for Teague. Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
And such an important contributor to his team's success over the years. It's amazing that Green was a second-round pick and coming out of a big school at that.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a 1-possession game.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And Teague can be a knockdown shooter, especially from the free throw line.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
And the 76ers call time here. They're trailing by 5. 15 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Antetokounmpo finds Teague. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the small forward. And for Brooklyn, Durant is out there with Harris. Then there's Brown. Then there's Griffin, and it's Harden in at the 1. Now, here is Harden. Here's the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Harris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
I mean, it's difficult not to fall for Harris's pump fake. I mean, he's so clever at getting defenders off the ground and just simply going up and into the contact.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Harden the pass to Durant. From deep, here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
Good recognition from Durant. He's a talented passer.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen one. They've got to communicate much better out there.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. KD, that's for 2. Jump shot is good that time. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Green. And the call on the... And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, not the most heralded prospect to ever come out of North Carolina, but Green has been a big contributor to a number of NBA championship runs.
Now, here is Harden. 16 feet away. Harris kicks to Harden. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Griffin. Rebound by Joel Embiid. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Stolen by Harden. Durant wide open. He fires. Tries again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
He's a minute close to the rim. When Griffin gets the ball in the position he wants, you got to whack him.
Blake Griffin hits them both.
And Blake Griffin, the combination of power and agility, that guy is a handful inside.
Yeah, Jay, he can finish with either hand. He favors that right block, and he's got an array of moves down there to keep you guessing.
Now here's Simmons. Now the feed to Harris. Back to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Brown. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I mean, stellar work on the offensive glass. Embiid, I mean, his reach helps him track down many second chance opportunities.
And there's the pass to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Oh, like whenever Simmons finishes with power off the drive, he'll make a poster.
Harden outside. A three-pointer off the mark. And the foul on Joe Harris. That's his first foul. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And here is Milton. to the inside. Here's Scott. Some solid defense from Brown.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Harden against Hill. Durant for three. No good that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. The drive by Scott. And it's sent back by KD.
Durant has arms that just keep on going and going and going. You aren't going to be able to just get a shot by him.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp. And drafted 42nd back in 2018 out of Miami, Bruce Brown has shown himself to be a rugged two-way guard.
Yeah, he's a second-round steal. He competes at the defensive end of the floor, and the shooting numbers are trending in the right direction.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Dinwiddie finds Brown. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Dinwiddie. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the first. Milton with it. He's picked up by Irving. Milton kicks to Korkmaz. The kick out to Hill. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Hill, no good. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Offensive rebound, Nets. He gets it up. No good on the last second attempt there. Tie game in Brooklyn. After this break, we'll be back with this. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot in the first half.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
Well, looking at this quarter, they should be. Another quarter like this, and they'll be riding high at halftime.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. Mike Scott out there with Howard. Then there's Hill. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Korkmaz in the small forward position. Now here's Howard. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And they take the lead. Korkmaz has got the lead up to 2 now for Philadelphia. Now the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence. And I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it, just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. Here's Jordan after Ben Simmons' bucket. Curry with the steal. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Green taking his time here. Five on the clock. Great D that time from Jordan.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And so they foul intentionally. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Now, here is Harden. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to KD. In the corner, it's Harris. Pass to Griffin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Durant. He feeds it to Griffin. The 10-footer with the putback. And Griffin stays with it. Griffin's got 6.
And the timing Griffin has on the glass, he seems to know exactly when to leap up for rebounds.
There's the lob for Harris.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Harden the pass to Durant. Down low. And then Griffin with the dunk.
What an athlete this guy is. Griffin making dunking look so easy.
2 minutes.
Now Simmons. 1:53 left to play here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Feeds to Embiid, and he makes that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Harden the pass to Durant. Pass to Griffin. The Nets working the ball around now, and the basket by Harden.
What confidence from Harden. He's a lethal three-point shooter. He knows he has the green light.
Simmons with it. We've got 1:13 left in the first half of basketball. The dish to Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kevin Durant.
Oh, man, and defenders have to be more cautious when guarding Harris. He is constantly looking to draw contact on his shots.
The 76ers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And Harris drops them both. 1:07 left here in the second. Harden finds Brown. Back to Harden. And Harden with the stop.
Oh, and Harden is so quick to the cup, just exposing the weak defense with his speed.
Outside, Simmons. Harris trying to get free, and Durant sends it back. The Nets have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Back to Harris. Takes the 3. Curry with the steal. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Simmons. A second chance effort. And Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got 6 points.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
The pass to Griffin. Outside, KD. Puts up a 3. In the corner, it's Harris. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on. And that'll about do it as.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Brooklyn now, Jordan is out there with Green. Then there's Brown. And it's Luwawu in at the 3 spot. Here's Embiid. Inside, here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Good at recognizing when the defense is overcommitted. I mean, Embiid is terrific at sharing the ball.
Harden against Harris. Harden right side. Outside Durant, 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Harden. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. KD's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Simmons. 6 points for him. Over KD. Simmons can't get it to go. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Harden finds Griffin. Here's Harden on the wing. For the lead, he lays it in. Harden's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Outside, Simmons. And it's sent back by KD. Jacks up a 3. That one doesn't go. And Philadelphia the other way now. Lobbed up there for Embiid. No good on that one.
It might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Harden way outside. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. For Philadelphia, they've gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Curry passes to Harris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And Durant sends it back.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
Harris kicks to Durant. Back to Harris, and stolen by Harris. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Passes it to Embiid. Here's Harris. Banked in off the glass. Harris has got 8 points. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. A shot by Milton, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Irving way outside. Rebounded by Howard.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
I love seeing that kind of unselfishness. Irving is proven to be a sensational teammate.
They double him with Green. Got a piece of it. Milton the pass to Korkmaz. To the paint. Here's Scott. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Scott's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Dinwiddie outside. The kick out to Irving. And the 3 off target.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Outside Irving. Good on the shot.
Oh, Irving does a solid job maintaining his balance, even with the D being all over him. Impressive athleticism.
Dinwiddie against Hill. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
Irving up top. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. 2K. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the three. On the wing, Irving, guarded by Curry. Shot clock at 2. Durant, the pass to Irving. Out to Harris. Durant deciding where to go with it. From beyond the arc, and then some. And the Nets lead by 3.
Listen, as soon as Durant gets past the half-court line, he's in range. I know that sounds crazy, but you need to start picking him up out there.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
KD against Simmons. The kick out to Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Durant's got 4 assists in the game. The 76ers trail by 4. The drive by Simmons. A rebound by the Nets. Durant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Harden with it. Now Green defending. And the Nets, another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Green finds Simmons. Here's Embiid. Goes back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
You got to stay down on the shot fake. But, I mean, once Embiid has you in the air, the rest is easy.
Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Left side, Harris. Kicks it out to Harden. Fires for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
The 76ers trail by 8. Simmons left side. Misses from short range.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Durant in the corner. Curry against Harden. Outside for Durant. Back to Harden. Shot from the top of the key. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Korkmaz, he's jacked in for Green. And here is Simmons. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And stolen by Jordan. Irving for 3. That shot misses. Durant kicks to Harris. Outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. KD's got 8 points in the quarter. Simmons against Durant. The drive by Simmons.
Terrific at penetrating inside. The mobility Simmons possesses at his size, amazing.
Now, here is Harden. Pass to KD. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Korkmaz passes to Embiid. Simmons looking around. Count it, good.
Demonstrating how valuable he is in the clutch. Simmons is calm, cool, and collected in these moments.
Now Irving. Harris outside. This one for three. It's hauled in by Thibault.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, rising to the challenge. This is where young players like Simmons need to make their mark.
Nobody near Irving. Off target from outside.
With all these three-pointers he's missed in the first half, I mean, he's become a weight around him. Somebody tell this guy to be more unselfish.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
It was clear that the Beard is a special player, a clutch performer. He loves to play the game of basketball. But if they get what they want out of that trip, now a 2-possession game.
Simmons inside. Guarded by KD. Nice D from Durant. Irving with it. Misses. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. It was up. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Are setting tonight with the lights and with pre.
Hey, Kevin,
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the 5. Now here's Simmons. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2 and you're 7'2, I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Collins looking around. Back to Bogdanovich to the inside. Here's Capella. Some solid defense from Harris.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
It's stolen by Capella. Young with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons. Young's shot is good.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Here's Thibault after the basket by Atlanta. Over Bogdanovich. Gets it to fall from the right block.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. And here's Young. And that one, good. Young's got 6.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Collins against Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And Simmons really using his insane athleticism on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who really carves up the defense.
Now, here is Young. He has 6. To the middle. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
So it's Philadelphia now, trailing by 2. Simmons against Collins. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
No answer for Simmons, a tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Now, here's Bogdanovich, defended by Thibault. And Young kicks to Collins. Knocks it loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And Simmons slams it in.
Throw it down, young fella. Simmons is explosive and without a doubt one of my favorite dunkers.
Here's Young. 6 points for him. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Harris.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Shakes him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Young inside. Chalk up 2 there. Young's got 8 points.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Atlanta, on the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu, and it's Williams at the point guard position. Here's Hill, following the score by Lou Williams. Plays it up and banks it in.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now here's Williams. And the call will be against George Hill. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Herter, defended by Scott. And Gallinari throws it down.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from, finds the open man.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think, the most and needs to.
I mean, that's a rugged play.
That one was big time.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Hill inside, working on Williams.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Here's Herter. Off target from three-point range. The 76ers trail by 3. Pass to Milton. Korkmaz. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Now Reddish. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Clock at 6. Back to Gallinari. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The shot by Okongwu, no good. The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Korkmaz passes to Scott. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 1. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Herter passes to Gallinari. Poked away. It's stolen by Hill. Inside. Milton finds Hill. Over Williams. Williams with the block.
In a bump this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And yes, it's good. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played is so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Here's Herter, defended by Milton. Williams passes to Okongwu. Crafty move. Passes to Herter. From deep. Dwight Howard grabs the board. The 76ers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. The kick out to Hill. Back to Scott. To the inside. Howard in the post. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump there. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Williams gets the bucket.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The 3 from Hill. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Herter over Howard.
And you can see shooters tense up when Howard enters their peripheral. He's just so committed to disrupt.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening period was 3 points. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. They've got Scott. Shake Milton is out there with Hill. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz with the small forward.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 9. Bobbed up there for Embiid. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. A nice shot by Young.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. 7-point differential. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And Simmons has a great shot selection. Just taking what the D gave him.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Collins. Lets it fly. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Thibault kicks to Embiid. On the wing, Green. 3-pointer. No good there. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Young dishes to Capella. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Over Simmons. And Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 5. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Gotta admire the hard work by Simmons. A genius at drawing contact.
And Simmons drops them both. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. The Hawks leading by 3. Outside Collins. Back to Young. Rejected by Harris.
Great position on that play from Tobias. Challenging the shot and getting a piece of it.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it. Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Hill deciding where to go with it. Sweet move. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind and the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The 76ers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he can't hit the second.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Keeping that dribble alive, Herter does a good job of picking his way through the defense.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The 76ers have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
George Hill, you know, he's one of the more versatile guards we have in the game. He can defend ones or twos, one of those players who could fit in on any team in the league.
Gallinari passes to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I love how competitive Lou Williams is. Always like seeing a small guard attack inside and draw contact.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Scott. Got a piece of it. Herter passes to Reddish. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And the pass to Howard. Gallinari with the steal. Williams kicks to Reddish. Here's Herter. Here's Okongwu. Good D by Howard. The 76ers trail by 4. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The 76ers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Three seconds left, and that's 2 points on the layup. Williams has got 11.
You see the toughness of Williams. Won't shy away from contact.
And we've reached the end of the third. Hawks lead by 4. And fourth quarter basketball. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And Philadelphia has possession. Trailing by 4. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. So that's the Hawks 5. Outside, Simmons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
What mastery from Simmons, fooling the entire defense in the paint there.
And he sinks the second. The Hawks leading by 3. Young with the ball. Launches a three. Kept alive. Shoots the three. He can't hit that time. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The 76ers trail by 3. Stolen by Collins.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball secure. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Using those long arms and quick hands to create the turnover. Collins, once again, finding ways to help this team.
And slam dunk by Harris.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Young passes to Capella, kicks it to Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Young. Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
And here is Simmons. Passes it to Embiid. They kick it out to Green. Embiid in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
Young passes to Hunter. Harris against Collins. Dishes it to Young. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. To the paint, here's Collins, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The 76ers trail by 3. Now Simmons. And he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
Yeah, just great. Whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that, what a killer instinct.
Young against Simmons. Young passes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And we've talked about Collins becoming a go-to scorer. Important points right there.
Pass to Green. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Now here's Embiid. He's covered closely. Here's Simmons. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Hawks leading by 3. It's Young on the wing. Hunter, no one around him. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Molinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Simmons finds Harris. 76ers moving the ball around. Count the basket. Harris has got 4 points this quarter.
That was huge. You need a bucket? Who do you go to? A guy with a lot of skills and heart, Tobias Harris.
Young inside. Guarded by Simmons. Young passes to Hunter. Over Green. Capella inside. Embiid's there. Back to Young. And Embiid with the block. Thibault kicks to Green. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. Simmons passes to Green. To take the lead. They get it back. Embiid. It's in!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Young outside. And Embiid with the block. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year. Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve. Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Young fires away from outside. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. They break the hearts of every fan. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the destination for the 76ers. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. Simmons against Antetokounmpo. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. Here's Middleton. The offensive rebound.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do to prevent Simmons from creating space. I mean, it's quite honestly what he does best in pick-and-roll situations.
Simmons against Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Simmons. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. No good. Great D that time from Middleton. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Up again, and Holiday is right there. Holiday's got 6 points.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
And Simmons slams it in.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. He dishes it to Lopez. Hits it down to Middleton. Just 5 on the clock. And they pick up 2.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry in looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Here's Thibault. Here's Embiid. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside for Simmons. And he elevates with a slam dunk, and Brook Lopez did not like that.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
And Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
Here's Korkmaz. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And the basket is good. Middleton's got his second basket of the game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
T kicks to Forbes. Back to T. Here is Forbes, defended by Milton. Forbes can't get it to go.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Teague, the pass to Forbes. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That's his first foul. Milwaukee with the ball. Portis drives in. Yep, that one goes.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The 76ers trail by 4. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Stolen away, and they're on the break. Here's Connaughton, rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide-open man and dropping the dime.
On the wing, Milton. Good, the assist goes to Hill.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And here is Teague, and the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Bucks ahead. They lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the... And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about losing.
I think the most important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got George Hill. Korkmaz is out there with Scott. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Howard in at the 5 spot.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Milton's shot is good. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. Milton's shot is good. Milton's got 4 this quarter.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Teague against Scott. Here's Tucker, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
And that corner 3, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes and makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And, Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner 3 shooter.
Holiday attacking. Antetokounmpo. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Bobbed up there for Embiid. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And Embiid has a really high basketball IQ, superb at recognizing when to leap for the alley-oop jam.
Simmons against Holiday. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Ben Simmons. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. From 10 feet out, it's tipped. Oh, and here we go. Oh, what a finish!
Good. Sensational speed by Simmons, trucking it down the court and beating everybody.
Back to Holiday. The pass to Middleton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo. Clock at 4. Here's Middleton. It's hauled in by Thibault.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact. Oh, my goodness! That was special. Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Giannis kicks to Lopez. Shoots over Embiid, and it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Giannis.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammate?
Simmons against Antetokounmpo. And Ben Simmons again. Simmons got 14.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Pass to Thibault. Back to Harris. Now the dish to Embiid. No good with the layup. Up in time. He doesn't hit that one. And some good action through the first 2 quarters.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And that'll do it.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot manning the middle. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Yes, and the foul. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Boy, for me, it's really been fun watching the evolution of Chris Middleton. I mean, a rangy two-guard who can really stuff the stat sheet.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
But they get it back. Here's Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Thibault kicks to Harris. Second chance shot. Count it. Embiid's got 6.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Simmons is checked in. The shot by Holiday, no good. The 76ers trail by 4. Bucks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. DiVincenzo with it. Now guarded by Simmons. Fast break, Philadelphia. Up the floor. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
It's stolen by Teague. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Forbes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Ben Simmons.
You know, that's what Forbes has to do now. He's got to be aggressive, force the defender into a tough spot, and be ready to handle that contact.
Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Boy, that's how you execute in transition, guys. Embiid realizing an opportunity and then jumping all over it.
And Teague, here we go. And he gets the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
In the corner, Simmons with it. Here's Harris. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, that's an outstanding job by Tobias Harris there, keeping his composure and concentration, then converting while under pressure. Well done.
The 76ers making a switch here. Dwight Howard's checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And George Hill's subbed in for Simmons. Teague finds Portis. 1:09 left to play in the third. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
In last season, just some phenomenal shooting numbers for George Hill. Clark, you know him well from your days in Indiana.
Certainly do, and have great admiration and respect for George. He's a business-like pro. He's the epitome of what it is to be a pro. Consistent work ethic, understands himself, always looking to improve, knows his role, and has always had a calming and stabilizing influence for every team that he's played on.
Teague. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, and it appeared to me as though Teague saw that he could work his way to the line and did just that.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Down low, here's Harris. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists in the game.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Here's Forbes. Hands it from downtown. Forbes has got 5 points so far.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Hill has the open look. And the 76ers get it back. Howard kicks to Milton. 6 to shoot. Here's Korkmaz, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, that shot was made possible by the work Dwight Howard did.
Now T. For Milwaukee, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Middleton with it. And the miss. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The 76ers trail by 3, so on the floor for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris is out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Howard. Then it's George Hill, and it's Milton in at the 2. Lopez with the steal. He's all alone. Here's DiVincenzo. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Nice awareness from the young forward, Giannis Antetokounmpo, showing he wants to work it to his guy.
The drive by Hill. That one drops for him.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Ben Simmons in for Hill. Kicks it down to Middleton. No good on the triple. The 76ers trail by 3. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Middleton with it, picked up by Harris. Now the pass to Giannis. Lopez right side. A second chance effort. Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And, you know, this is why Simmons is an all-star caliber player, guys, because he has the ability to dominate games.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Knocked away. Lopez passes to Giannis. Clock at 6. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. Count that bucket.
Tremendous anticipation from Antetokounmpo, sensing some separation as that pass was coming, and then simply rising up and knocking down the jumper.
Inside, here's Embiid, and it's sent back by Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Simmons. Lays it up off the glass. Simmons got the lead up to 1 now for Philadelphia.
Boy, he's a real bully inside. I mean, you forget sometimes that Simmons is 6'9", 6'10", with nice touch. It's a nice combination near the basket.
Holiday gets the bucket.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
To the paint, here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks, recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Dishes to Middleton. The kick out to Lopez. Bucks passing it around. Here's DiVincenzo. Makes it off the glass.
His assist had tailed off in years past, but Lopez trying to be a little more of a facilitator.
And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 1. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. And it's good, 2 points.
Cool as they come, Ben Simmons loves taking these big shots.
Milwaukee has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Harris. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressor.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
Simmons looking around. Pass to Thibault. Shot clock at 6. Back to Simmons. The rebound by Holiday. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Giannis drives in. It counts.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Good. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Hey, when the game is tight and snug, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to do so.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of games.
Harris draws the double. Simmons passes to Embiid. On the wing, Harris. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Guys, this is why they go to Harris. They know he's going to find a way to come up clutch. Count it.
Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Giannis up top. Oh, no good. And regulation now complete. He will go to overtime. And we'll get... Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard.
Well, I'll tell you what, the combination of speed, mobility, and strength that Simmons has is special in a 6'9" frame. He's terrific at using all of that to bully defenses.
And the Bucks with some changes. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jeff Teague. The 76ers also with a sub. Korkmaz checked in for Matisse Thybulle.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Simmons. Harris has got the game tied up here for Philadelphia. And for Milwaukee, their shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket. That's a big-time bucket from Harris. I mean, so cool, confident, and composed in these big moments. He's made for them.
And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. And he does get the second one, and that gives them the lead.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
To the middle, here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Slick in the pick and roll. Simmons, when a passing lane is open, he jumps all over.
Harris inside. Harris is there. Antetokounmpo laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 7 now in this quarter.
He does not lack the confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Simmons. Rebound, Milwaukee. Holiday's got 5 rebounds tonight. Green with the block.
Excellent defender is Danny Green. He's instinctual, and he's got great court awareness defensively.
Middleton can't get it to go. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 1-point game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Brook Lopez.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for the Bucks.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Middleton trying to break free. Count it!
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Harris kicks to Simmons. 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Yes!
You know, even when Harris is under pressure there, I like the shot clock awareness. He stays composed.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Giannis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And that bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop now may just seal the deal.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. He's off from 3. Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. From deep 3-point range, offline. So a close game sees Milwaukee take. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.